Yahweh Shai, you know what I mean, to bring judgment on this place, man. You know what I mean? That's the patience, because the Lord is going to fight for us.
Yep. What it says in Proverbs, it says, what, his name is a strong tower that them that run into it and are safe.
Amen.
All right? Your trust should only to be, is only to be to Yahweh Shai, all right? Because what it says in Isaiah, and I think I'm going to get that later on. I'm going to get that in what it says, Isaiah 40. It says what? It says, I shall give wisdom to them that are not wise, and I shall give strength to them that are not strong. We're just talking about the spiritual powers, really. But basically, you putting your trust in the Lord to have your back. All right. What you gonna say, bro?
You know, I've been in the camp longer than all the younger brothers, man. And shoot, man, I never got a chance to meet them.
Which was an
I
asshole.
never got a chance to meet the leader of the old leader of the camp.
He was really an asshole, man.
I don't know. I guess the spirit. He might have seen me out teaching, but you know what I mean. Like, I guess the spirit just never let me meet him somehow. You know, I seen him on videos and stuff like that, but.
Which he was a good teacher, but the Lord only used him to bring the other brothers, you know. Certain brothers like Ayash and Damash, you know, my dad and me myself, all right? To bring, you know, us brothers together, bro. And after the Lord, and you know, after that was done, the Lord didn't need him more, so the Lord put him aside. All right? Go ahead, read that in Ezekiel, and then we'll get back into the faith thing.
Ezekiel 33:30. Also, thou son of man, the children of thy people are still talking against thee by the walls and in the doors of the houses, and speak one to another, everyone to his brother, saying, Come, I pray you, and hear what is the word that cometh from the Lord. And they come unto thee as the people coming.
See, they come unto thee as the people coming, you know. You might have some people come up, you know, just keep listening. Go ahead.
And they sit before thee as my people.
And they sit before me as, so, you know, you might come and say, you know, this guy, we see this guy, like, man, this guy's pretty diligent. He keeps coming. Go ahead.
And they hear the words, but they will not do.
They will not do them. All right. We tell you to go home and cut the fucking dreads out your hair. Stop eating pork. You be like, all right, man, I'm gonna do that. You go home, it's like one ear out the other. Go ahead.
For with their mouth they shew much love.
They show much love. All right. You guys, man, that was a good ass breakdown, man. Man, that was a good breakdown. Hey, man, the spirit dealing with y'all, man. The spirit dealing with y'all. A honking the horn, putting up the fist pump. Go ahead.
But their heart goeth after their covetousness.
Go ahead.
And lo, thou art unto them as a very lowly song.
So they might come by and show much love with their mouth, you know. Fist pumping, saying, oh, I did my good deeds for today. Keep going.
Of one that hath a pleasant voice and can play well on an instrument, for they hear thy words, but they do them not.
They hear thy words, but they do them not. All right. What's that talking about? That's talking about the things that we say. They not listen. They only listen there because they want to say, "Oh, well, I'm only here because, you know, to show God that, you know." Shit, I lost my fucking train of thought. They basically only here to make us feel like we're doing something good. All right, they want to show him like, well, I don't want them guys thinking about me some type of way, so I'm gonna go again this week. So I'm gonna go again that week. All right, go ahead. They care about what we think about them. Go ahead.
But they do them not, and when this cometh to pass,
what's talking about this coming to pass? It's talking about the things that we was teaching. All right, go ahead.
Lo, it will come.
Lo, it will come. Go ahead.
And shall they know that a prophet hath been among them?
And when it come, man, they go, no, a prophet has been among them. The things that we were saying, we wasn't just talking out our ass, all right? But the things that we were saying will come, all right? All right, that was it today, bro. What did I tell you to get Matthews? I told you to get something in Matthews. Matthews 14 and 30. Yeah, get that.
I got a precept.
Hold on. Go ahead. Go with this Matthews first.
Matthew 14:30.
Go ahead.
But when he saw the wind boisterous, he was afraid and beginning to sink.
This is talking about when Peter saw Yahushua walk on water, and Peter wanted to do the same thing. Go ahead.
He cried, saying,
And so Peter, when Peter got out, he stepped. He stepped on the water. He was on the water, but the wind started to shake him, and he got afraid. Go ahead.
Lord, save me.
Yeah. Then he reached out. Yahushua, save me. Go ahead.
And immediately Yahushua stretched forth his hand and caught him.
Yep.
And said unto him,
Because he started to sink. Go ahead.
O thou of little faith.
And the Lord called, "Oh, thou with little faith." Go ahead.
Wherefore didst thou doubt?
Right. What happened? Why did you stop having faith? So that shows you how important faith is. All right. Go ahead.
And when they were come into the ship,
All right. Yeah. Go ahead.
the wind ceased.
Yep. The wind ceased, which means it stopped. That was it today. Give me that back in Hebrews. Because faith is a real important substance. Faith and patience and works. It all goes hand in hand. You need all of them. Go ahead. Yeah, go back at the top.
This is Book of Hebrews chapter 11 verse 1. Now faith is the substance of things hoped for,
Give me Revelations 2:19.
the evidence of things not seen.
The evidence of things that are not seen. Go ahead.
Which means you ain't gonna need the bones of Moses, you know, the bones of King David, the bones of Yahushua. You don't need none of that, man. It's called faith, man. You know?
Yeah.
And that shows you most of these niggas' faith that's into these other doctrines, that faith really relies into the so-called white man. Cause that's who's going to go dig up all that shit and write different books. You know?
Right.
Go ahead.
Yep. Because the first thing someone says is like, well, where's your proof on that? Where's your proof?
Which is plenty of archaeological evidence of the Bible.
Exactly. Yep.
There's tons of it, man.
Yep. Like what's that? They found with the ships and the dead soldiers at the bottom of the Red Sea. All right. Go ahead. And there's other ones. I'm just not gonna get into them all. Go ahead.
For by it the elders
And
obtained.
then it's so crazy because you asked them who was the first president. And they say George Washington. How do you know that? Where did you get that from? Do you have proof? And it was like, it's in the history books. Okay, this is in the Bible. What's the difference?
That's the history.
They say, well, that's religion. Where's this religious at? It just shows you how much they trust a white man, and then when it comes to the Bible, oh, that's religion. That's a belief. We're fucking hypocrites, man. Go ahead. Did you get Revelations 2:19 for me?
Yeah.
All right, talk that. Go ahead.
For by it the elders obtained a good report. Through faith we understand that the worlds we frame by the word of Yahweh, so that things which are seen were not made of, things which do appear. By faith, Abel offered unto Yahweh a more excellent sacrifice than Cain, by which he obtained.
What verse is that?
I'm at 4.
Go to 6.
Book of Hebrews, chapter 11, verse 6. But without faith, it is impossible to please him.
Without faith, it's impossible to please him, all right? Who's that's on him? That's on Yahweh, all right? Because without faith, because you're not believing in nothing, all right? You might know how to break down the scriptures, man. You might not break down the scriptures, fucking cure to the cut. You might go into every word, break down every word. You might know how to do it. You might know how to do it to the best of your ability, and know how to do it way better than brothers. Doesn't mean nothing if you don't have faith to back it up, all right? You have to believe in the things that you teach. We're not just out here talking, just talking and preaching. It don't matter how many times you preach. It don't matter how many times you fast. How many times you pray. If you don't have faith, it's all dead. All right?
That's right.
Go, keep going.
But without faith, it is impossible to please him. For he that cometh to Yahweh must believe that he is, and that he is a rewarder of them that diligently
Exactly, man.
seek him.
If you come into this truth, You have to know for no doubt that Yahweh Shah has your back, man. That's why when it talks about Jacob's trouble, it's going to be nothing but pure faith. We're going to go nothing but pure faith. You know, when you back, you know, when we was back young in the truth, we was talking about having bug out bags, you know, storing up rice and stuff like that. Man, that stuff is cool to have, but you got to think, how am I going to have this when the time hit? I remember it was one brother, I don't know if it was the brother in Texas, he said, hey, I'm just going to go completely off faith. He wasn't storing them nothing. And that was a cut to me. When I heard that, I'm like, man, that was a cut to me. He said, I'm going to come completely off faith.
What you going to do when you run out?
That's right.
Precept. Faith.
Which is still, you know, it's still a good thing to have if you want to have it. But me, myself, and I'm going to go completely off faith. And that's how I've been rocking ever since I've been in the truth.
Yeah.
Go ahead. No, keep going.
By faith.
Yeah, that's why Yahweh Shah made that statement. If you have faith of a mustard seed, you'll be able to move this mountain. So if you just have this inkling of faith and you believe in Yahweh Shah, you know, you'll be able to do great things. And he'll have your back, because hey, you got the faith, man. You know? That's why he made another statement. Well, it's in that same scripture. Hey, so I find as we said Matthew, that faith. He said, when he not come back to the world, should he not be able to find faith? You know, because faith is a big thing, man. You know.
Go ahead.
That's why. What's that? First John 3 and 4.
Yep.
When he mentioned the true worshipers. You know, the true worshipers have faith, all right? They're the ones that really believe in Yahweh Shah, you know?
17 to 20. You get that. Get Matthew 17 to 20. Get Hebrews 10 to 38. Go ahead. Get Hebrews 10 to 38. But wait, before that, I want to get with the brother on this.
Matthew 17, 20. And Yahweh Shah said unto them, and Yahweh Shai said unto them, because of your unbelief, for verily I say unto you, if ye have faith as a grain of mustard seed, ye shall say unto this mountain, remove hence.
Because some brothers don't have as much faith as other brothers, all right? Some brothers might have more faith than other brothers, okay? But the Lord, you know, he said, man, you have a faith of a mustard seed, man. Just have some faith. All right? The Lord was just basically saying have some faith. Just don't be in this shit all carnally, all right? Just saying, you know, I'm going to do what I want to do. I'm just, you know, be in the truth while I'm doing it. No, man, it doesn't work that way, all right? It doesn't roll that way. You have to have some faith. Go ahead.
Remove hence to yonder place.
You can't go in you can't be in the Jacob's trouble and talk about I'm gonna take down a martial law troop and take his guns and his armor and I'm gonna go secretly up under the martial law troops, slaying one at a time. No, man, that doesn't work that way, man. That doesn't work that way. You have to have faith. Go ahead, man. That's it today.
No.
Keep going. And then after that, I want the Revelations 2:19.
And it shall remove, and nothing shall be impossible unto you. Howbeit this kind goeth forth not out, but by prayer and fasting. That's it.
Get the Revelation.
Revelations 2:19.
Yep.
I know thy works and charity and service and faith.
And faith, go ahead.
And thy patience. And thy works, and the last to be more than the first.
See, these are the things you have to have. Charity. You know, what did it say? With faith, patience. Yeah. Go back to the top, read it again.
Says works, charity.
Charity, works. Right? That was the number one thing. You have to have works. You know? But it's just talking about works. That's it? You know, just works and that's all you gonna ride along? No. You have to have charity, faith, love. Go ahead.
Service.
See, the truth is not just one straightforward shot, all right? You have to have other things to, you know,